What's up, guys? My name is Ricky. My voice is gone right now, but we're gonna do GM mode or my GM here on WWE 2K23. Yes, I know the late start, but guess what? I kind of started getting used to the simulation kind of thing. But as you can see, these are the rules for our draft. Yes, we are doing NXT, Raw, Smackdown, and WCW all four. And we'll see how long this lasts, how long this series lasts. Apologize for my voice being a little hoarse. It is gone. I was at the Laker game last night, and they won, so hooray. But let's get to the draft here. Let's make this a quick video. Let's make some drafts happen here. NXT with the number one pick. Who will NXT take with that number one slot? Obviously NXT is all about the young, all about the future of the WWE, but now in this GM mode, we're sick and tired of that, and we're going to take Seth freaking Rollins with the number one pick. Raw's going to take the easy way out. Raw's always been one of the flagship shows, always been one of the stars. They're going to take themselves the one, the only, the incomparable Cody Rhodes. Smackdown, on the other hand, says, you know what? You guys just took Cody and Seth. Okay, well, we'll see what we have here. We'll see what we could take. There's no Roman. Roman's not in this draft for some damn reason when he should have been. I could have gone into the things and selected, got Roman fixed, but it's okay. We're going to take ourselves Smackdown. Take ourselves Drew McIntyre. No. Edge. No. We're going to take ourselves Becky Lynch and get there with that popularity. And up next, it's a tough one here for WCW. How do you start to rebuild? Where do you begin? You begin with Drew McIntyre, baby. NXT is NXT again. I already got Seth Rollins in NXT. Who will join Rollins? I'm thinking Bianca Belair could be a good addition to it, or hell, anybody, or Rhea Ripley. Yeah, let's go Rhea. Rhea to NXT and Raw now. What does Monday Night Raw bring to the table here? What can they do for you? What can Raw do here? Raw's got Cody. Raw's going to have Ronda Rousey as well. Not the biggest pick yet, but okay. Now we need a man to lead the division here, to put on the shoulder, or else maybe we build something. We'll go with Finn Balor since the Judgment Day's Rhea Ripley's over there on NXT. We're going to get ourselves Finn Balor. And now, who will WCW choose? They're going to choose themselves Alexa Bliss. And you're like, what? Why didn't you take Bianca? Why not Bianca? Well, we're going to take ourselves, for NXT, Bianca Belair to join Rhea Ripley. Raw. Who does Raw pick? Who's going to take the next spot here? And again, there's so many names, so many big names. Randy Orton's still there. Got Montez Ford, who would be a hell of a star there. Him and D'Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins would be great together, but we're going to take ourselves Charlotte Flair. Thinking Charlotte or Edge? Edge and Cody has a big star rivalry? No, we're going to take ourselves Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, you can never go wrong with it. Yes, he's a little bit older, but he still has that name value. As for SmackDown, the budget's still very high here. SmackDown will take themselves Charlotte Flair. Let's take Charlotte and Becky in the same division here. As for WCW, what's the next pick for WCW? Who do they take here in this spot here? As you can see, the costs are, these are all the highest superstars up there are up there, but let's see. Want to keep a good budget here. WCW, I'm seeing if that man is here. I don't think I see him here, though. Logan Paul's there, if not from too much. If you look at that, not for a lot of money. Popularity goes with your price tag, apparently, here. Rodriguez, I'm looking for him. I don't see him here. He's not here. Braun Breaker, I would like to add Braun Breaker over to WCW, but no, none of that. So I guess we will do what we can, and we will take Dolph Ziggler or Edge. Edge would be great, but again, that cost. Let's take Edge. Now NXT, who do they add over there to pair him up with? Karrion Kross at the next step. Why? It just sounds about right. That's Dolph Ziggler right there, a star power of 3 to join Cody Rhodes. Or should we get Shinsuke, who's got a star power of 3 as well? He's a good guy. Ziggler's a bad guy. We'll have to change some things up here. I think we're going to take Bayley. Yeah, Bayley seems like a right pick. Or maybe even Montez. Montez is still in the back there, but we'll take Bayley there. Meanwhile, SmackDown's budget, as you can see, their stars right now are Becky, Finn, and Charlotte. and Shinsuke Nakamura. No WCW so far. WCW's got Drew McIntyre, Edge, and Alexa Bliss. And now the question is who will join them, as they're all, as you can see, there's two faces up there. And looking for a heel in this spot right now. Looking for the right heel, Dolph Ziggler. Why not? NXT says, it says they all have heels. Everybody's heels. Rollins will turn into a face. But now we got to add somebody into this division. Give them something. Carmella looks like the right pick here. Carmella could come through to synergize it. And Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler together again on the same roster. I mean, Shayna is the highest one right now with the highest cost. Raw's already at $1 million, past already $1 million on their budget. So now I got to figure out who will join them here. Montez, take Montez Ford. Again, the budget here is at $2,000 for SmackDown. $2 million, sorry, $2 million here. So we're good here. Who will join Finn? When we get Robert Reed, doesn't really bring anything to them. But I need heels. I need the bad ones. I need the heels in this one. I think we're gonna go get Io Sky up to SmackDown. Drew, Edge, Alexa, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode, baby. This NXT has too many bad guys, as you can see the breakdown right there. Too many heels, so we need to add a couple faces here. Randy Orton or Angelo Dawkins? Randy or Angel? Randy? Randy. I take Randy Orton, and right now, SmackDown. This is Raw here. Raw's got a good breakdown of each one right now, so we definitely need to keep it up right now. It's Damian Priest is there, Nikki Ash is there, Nikita Lyons. She could be great, but now I think there's still time to get her. T-Bar is with Ray. Let's get ourselves Happy Corbin. Why not? Happy Corbin as the bad guy. And now we're gonna go here on to. We can get Braun Strowman, Angelo Dawkins, Shelton Benjamin. If we're gonna pull the trigger on going down the list here, seeing who else is left. There's a lot of names still left that need to be acquired at home. We're gonna go Ilya Dragunov. Why not? Ilya Dragunov. Let's go there. And now it's a mixture here. The last three have been on the bad side, the heel side for WCW. And now there's only one woman in the division right now, so we have to figure out where do we put. We need another woman in the division. Alba Frey, Nikki Ash, Nikita Lyons. Let's go with her here. Shayna Baszler over here on this breakdown here for this NXT brand. Elias is there. Kofi is there. Braun Strowman, Angelo Dawkins would come back home to NXT. Shelton, R-Truth. I'm looking at what they got here. I'm looking at it. Mace. Oh, get that tag team back in here. Dakota Kai. Liv Morgan. Let's get Liv Morgan in this biscuit. And the division here needs a little bit more help because it's just Ronda and Bayley right now. So let's add Dakota Kai. So we'll keep Dakota Kai. I mean, 2/3 of damage control. It's not great, but it's not bad. All right, SmackDown still has a good budget right now, and they see a young Tyler Bate all the way at the bottom with that cost. Why not get him? Add Tyler Bate to this roster. Go young. And now we look at WCW is looking at this right now. They needed more division. They needed more ads, and they're going to add Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's added to that spot right there. Who will join NXT? Who is it coming up? And we could go Alba Frey. She's a good breakdown. New Drop Queen, Zelina, Tamina, Dana Brooke, Raquel Rodriguez, Zoe Stark. So yeah, she matches up well against Rhea. I mean, Gigi Dolan's also there, who would also be a great start to it. Roxanne Perez, still there? Yeah, let's get Roxanne Perez. As now Raw needs to make the next move here. The heels are all heels there. This is the class that would happen here. I mean, you get Braun in there. That would be pretty interesting to see. Ray matches up well with those guys. Corbin. I'm looking at this MVP coming down into this would be fun. Logan Paul, Loomis, Akira Tozawa. The rosters aren't great. Where's Roman? Where's Walter? Where's Imperium? There's a lot of things missing here that I wish I could have made a move, but I guess this is what we have to deal with. So we'll get Braun Strowman to Raw. Now SmackDown. Who does SmackDown take next? SmackDown's going with the young infusion. Gonna take themselves Gigi Dolan. WCW is gonna take themselves Indy Hartwell for the women's division. As NXT only has 3 men superstars, the rest is the female stars. There are 8 picks. So who do they take here? Will they give him the chance? I take Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins over here. Raw takes Raquel Rodriguez. Okay, not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. SmackDown. What is this is just me going in blind with this thing, but the Youth Fusion I think is pretty good for them here. And I think there's another name out there that I can get to add into the Youth Fusion for this squad. Solo Sikoa. I take Solo Sikoa and go from there. No Usos in this draft at all, neither. Kofi is there. Kofi would be great. And yeah, we're going to add Kofi to WCW. Now, these are the optional rounds. Do we stay here, keep the money for NXT? I mean, you look at the breakdown. We have 5 faces, 4 heels. Maybe another man to the roster, a couple more guys to the roster, but not go too crazy. We get ourselves Axiom to the roster, or we look at it. There's still a lot of good names out there. Wesley. Raw still has money right now. Breakdown's kind of there. Let's see what we have here. We'll take Alba Fire, sorry. And then SmackDown. SmackDown the same kind of wavelength, thinking to themselves, we're pretty good here, but we can always be better. We'll take Zoe Stark. And WCW right now with 10 stars. Right now, again, we'll see what we can add once we start making more money for this. Aaliyah's there. We're going to take Aaliyah. And NXT right now, the money is not there for them right now, but what moves will they make? Drew Gulak's a cheap cost. So is Cameron Grimes. Let's take Cameron Grimes. And right now, Raw, looking at their cost right now, they see that they have money. They have money for this. Let's get Akira. I mean, so you need guys to take the loss here. And SmackDown with a good amount of money right now, they did not go too crazy. They did a youth revolution, and they're looking to see if they should add more or they should go with this one. Well, Queen Zelina is always a good pick. WCW at 10 right now. Should we continue WCW or give them some guys to lose? Where is Axiom? Axiom should be fun. And then now it's time for NXT. Is this where they end their I mean, the budgets. It's just gotta probably save some budget. Save some budget here. I would save some budget, but they're gonna pick Dana Brooke and okay. And now we're at the Raw. Will Raw continue, or will Raw say this is where we stop? And Raw will confirm this is the initial roster for Raw right now. It's not perfect, it's not great, but the options weren't that much. So right now, Cody, Ray, Montez, Happy Corbin, Ronda, Dakota Kai, Bayley, and Braun Strowman are who Stephanie McMahon will lead into it, and we'll see who she's able to get as time does go by. SmackDown. Does SmackDown end it here, or they go for one more? Their budget's up high. They did choose some younger stars here. And I'm going to take Humberto Carrillo. WCW. Who does WCW go? Does WCW end here or continue? They're going to pick Drew Gulak. NXT's already got 12 stars here. And I think you're good to do it, but hey. Oh, they're taking Jinder Mahal. SmackDown says that we're good here. Mick Foley and SmackDown, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Ilga Dragunov, Finn Balor, Tyler Bate, Shinsuke, and Gigi Dolan. What a squad there. And WCW should be done soon, I think. Gonna take a Tana chance. Okay. Meanwhile, NXT's out here. What is NXT gonna do? Do they go one more? We're going to take Caden Carter and break up that tag team. Cold-blooded. Y'all cold-blooded for that one. And Nikki Ash. And that's it. I think NXT saying we're done here. Kurt Angle will take himself. Rhea Ripley, Seth frickin' Rollins, Randy Orton, Bianca Belair, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Karrion Kross, and Roxanne Perez. Meanwhile, WCW now has it all under their hands. What do they want to do? Their budget's already barely anything. Sonya Deville will take Drew McIntyre, Edge, Bobby Roode, Alexa Bliss, Nikita Lyons, Shayna Baszler, Ziggler, and Andy Hartwell. And this is it. I mean, this is the preliminary roster. It's not pretty, but it will get better. There are some good names in this, so we'll go from there. But that's it for now. That's the initial roster. I got to go get my laundry. See you soon.